provisioning in a foreign country when you live in a sailboat.
Espanol.
Might be rolling back to Vienna. Yo! It has been a very eventful morning here.
So one of those boats started dragging, hit another boat, which dragged both of them into that guy.
Oh my god. And then Mike looked up and there was a little human head out here moving along at just an insane speed. We're Mike and Taylor. And these are our dogs, Penny and Lucy. We sold our home and nearly all of our belongings, moved onto a 40-foot boat, and sailed from Seattle. Embarking on the adventure of a lifetime.
Oh my god.
This is the story of us forging our own path, exploring the world in Via, figuring it all out as we go, and making our way. Touristy, I'm sure, but I don't know, just a little bit different. So right now we're going into the canal. There's like this dredge channel that you have to follow to get into the town because there's sandbars through this bay and it's a little bit dicey, but we're just trucking along here on our way in. We're going to find a place to anchor and yeah, we're really excited to check it out.
Español. Capitanía de la Paz, Capitanía de la Paz, el velero Vía. I said La Plaza.
Muy buenas tardes, velero Vía. Esta es Capitanía 14.
14.
Look at you go!
Buenas tardes, somos un velero de 13 metros con 2 personas. Vamos al anclaje, por favor.
Check it in, ¿verdad?
¿Cómo?
Check it in.
Sí, checking in.
Velero Vía. Muy buenas tardes, quedamos pendientes, canal 16, Foto Charlie Box.
Gracias. Said, good, welcome, standing by on 16.
I think you did really good.
Mispronounced a few things, I think.
Fine.
It's alright. First time. I speak such good Spanish.
We made it to La Paz. It wasn't that far of a jaunt from the anchorage that we've been at for the last few months, nights. It was a pretty easy little adventure over here. I think, I may have mentioned this before, but I think one of the coolest parts about the Baja is the ability to just like pull into these anchorages down here in Mexico anywhere and recognize boats and like see your friends, I think there's something really cool about that, especially in a foreign country. It just kind of adds this element of like community and familiarity to what would maybe probably be just a lot of strangers in a strange land, which is totally fine and cool as well, but there's just a cool element of seeing friends. So we just pulled in here and we recognized like a dozen boats around us here. So it's a little breezy and overcast today, but I don't know, I'm excited to check out La Paz. We have so much provisioning to do. We are totally out of food and really need to do laundry and stuff. So it's gonna be a fun couple days here, I believe. La Paz is the capital of Baja California Sur, and archaeological finds like cave paintings date inhabitants of this area as far back as 11,000 BC. The name La Paz translates literally to the peace, which seems apt for the subdued and friendly energy of this city. In the mid-20th century, the area was discovered by U.S. writers and actors, with homes being bought by John Steinbeck, Desi Arnaz, and Bing Crosby, with frequent visits from Clark Gable and Jacques Cousteau. Today, its proximity to Isla Espiritu Santo makes it a bustling spot for its ecotourism industry, and it's a popular destination for expats and cruisers from all around the world. Well, we are maybe day 3 here in La Paz, and we've truly been enjoying this city so much. It's really charming, it's like quaint, it's got sort of a historic angle to it a little bit. It's like really clean, it's like cleaner than Seattle. It's got these cute little cafes everywhere with little tables set up on the sidewalk, kind of like Europe. It's really just been it's been awesome here, and they really have so much. Like, they've got giant grocery stores not too far from the marina. There's like a department store, there's amazing restaurants. So it's just been it's been awesome. We've been really enjoying La Paz. Today is Errand day. It's like chore day. So I will say one of the amazing things about Mexico, at least as part of Mexico anyway, is the laundromats are sort of a drop and pick up situation, and they wash and dry it for you. This morning Mike ran in and refilled the propane and dropped off laundry, and he is on his way back right now, and we are gonna go do provisioning. So this is gonna be a little bit of a thing, and realizing that we haven't been buying enough food. I still am kind of like buying for the week, and which is fine if you're within range of a supermarket and can go when that week is up, but it's not really how it rolls out here. So we kind of have a good amount to get today. This might be 2 trips. We might do one today and like another one just kind of tomorrow, but that's what's happening today. It's chore day. How did it go?
Good.
We got clean laundry?
Got clean laundry. It was only 250 pesos. That's $12.
That's awesome.
Rode my skateboard a little. I am not a good skateboarder. I didn't fall down. But also sandals was a bad idea for that. What have you been up to?
Cleaned the house a little bit. I cleaned the bilge.
Oh, you did?
I did. Wow, all that laundry for $12.
Yeah, it cost us a lot more than that a bunch of times when we did.
Oh my God, so much more at really shitty laundromats down the coast. Wow. Look at that, all folded. We did sheets and towels and blankets and clothes. Wow. That's a pretty nice thing. I mean, I know that they offer this service like everywhere in the States, but it always seemed just, I don't know, like
luxurious.
This is too fancy for us, but this is the only option you have here, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. All right, time to make the bed, put the laundry away, and then we're gonna go do some food shopping. It's time. But first, a little snip. Got a mile, maybe more, walk back to the marina. We both have our backpacks full in the cart as well. We have at least round one of provisioning in Chandler, and now we drive back to the boat and the real work begins. Just a little pause to refill the gas tank.
Almost no fuel left.
Might be rolling back to Vienna. This is the second time that the engine has just cut out while we've been making these trips. Oh, third time?
Third or fourth time.
Oh my god. Alright. Refilling before we hit the dock here.
Okay. I think so.
Back on. Okay, so we're back to the boat, and now the real work begins. So when we lived in a house, you know, you come home from the grocery store and you unpack things, you put things in the refrigerator, you just kind of throw everything else in your pantry. Here, there's a few more steps required.
The cockroaches like to lay their eggs in the adhesives on cardboard and stuff like that. Even cans you gotta watch out for because the labels are put on with an adhesive and it sticks to the can when you pull the label off. So we label the can and then rip off the label and then wipe it down with like a disinfectant spray. Takes a little while, but it's better than getting cockroaches on the boat.
Also, all of the produce needs to get washed and cleaned sort of for the same reason. So all the produce gets soaked in a little bit of a solution to just make sure there's no bugs on there and it's good to go. We're not going to end up with a problem, you know, in the house.
What are we gonna do with all this corn?
I don't know. I thought it looked really good. I was like, that's like an easy side or whatever. Kind of roast it in a pan and like put some cheese on it. Oh shit. It is just about 6 p.m. I think we left via at 1 to begin our adventures. So that's about par for the course here. Most things are tucked away. The house is sort of back in order-ish, at least good enough for tonight. I'm starving. I need to take a shower, and we at least have enough for a little bit, but we are gonna probably have to do one more trip before we leave La Paz. We need just like dog food and just like some other things that we didn't get today. So there's gonna definitely be like another outing tomorrow, but for now, we've at least got some vegetables in the house and some breakfast stuff. So there you go. Provisioning in a foreign country when you live in a sailboat. That's how it goes.
Check out the sunset tonight, man. They've been really good here in La Paz. I'm there for the night, which isn't really that bad when you get to do it with the sunset. Old Chan Man.
Do you have your phone?
I do, yeah.
Keep an eye on the time and us. Woohoo! Yo! It has been a very eventful morning here in La Paz. We had a really kind of nice, quiet, early morning, and then things have gotten a little bit hectic here. First, sweet darling Lucy here tried to pee on her mat and missed, and all her pee went directly in the open bathroom window. So she peed all over the bathroom. So that was sort of a mess, basically. That's all it really was, just a mess. But we're just getting ready to pull up and head out of La Paz for good. And can I tell you right now, the currents here are crazy. We've heard that this happens, and you know, we're no strangers to wild currents. You know, in the Pacific Northwest, we dealt with that a lot over the last year, but this current in here is really something. And we just heard, two things just happened. One is someone just found a floating dinghy out to sea, hauling ass in the current. And then Mike looked up and there was a little human head out here moving along at just an insane speed with the current, and it appears that somebody had fallen out of their dinghy. Gladly that was someone caught the dinghy, I think the official, someone in the marina or some patrol here, and got him, so he's safe and sound. But not 2 minutes after they went by safe and sound, we got a call over the radio, and there is a big dragging situation happening right across the bay here. A boat has 2 boats literally on it, on top of it. And I think he's trying to cut anchor to get out. I mean, Mike just threw the dinghy in to try to go help with this situation. Now I'm keeping a really close eye on the boats around us right now because this current is serious. And the other piece of this is we have an appointment in half an hour for the fuel dock here, because you have to make appointments. And I'm worried that if we miss that, we won't be able to get out of here today. And I kind of want to get out of here today because I don't want to stick around as this current gets worse. So we need to make this appointment in half an hour, and it's about half an hour away. So we're already cutting this real close. So you can see the wake coming off of the boat. This is all current. We are anchored.
Right now, Argo and Rock Bottom are hung on each other. Defiant 2 is clear and relocating over.
Woohoo! Drama today.
So one of those boats started dragging, hit another boat, which dragged both of them into that guy.
Oh my god.
The guy was helping Tom, and he's on like a mooring. The 2 other boats were slammed up against him and like hung up in his lifelines and shrouds.
Oh my god.
And there was so much pressure on the cap shroud, I was worried that the mast was going to come down on his boat. They managed to like tie a line from the power boat to Tom's mooring. I like had to pry off the rub rail from the power boat because it was hung up on a shroud. I was really worried that the mast was going to come down, like that shroud was going to snap. But started powering into it. I was able to kind of pull up and just barely remove his mooring line from his cleat.
Wow. All right, so we might be able to make our diesel appointment. I hope everybody over there is really is safe and the boats are okay. That is so scary. Oh my god. Oh, right in front of us. Next time on Sailing Via, we make our way back up to the incredible Isla Espiritu Santo and spend weeks living off-grid in sheer awe of the abundance of wildlife and nature that surrounds us. He's zooming back, he got dinner! Yeah, Mike!
I got one.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Okay. Oh shit! La Paz is the capital of Baja California Sur, and archaeological finds... What? In the mid-20th century, the area was discovered by U.S. writers and with homes being bought by giant Stein... Oh my god.